Hey honeybees, it's me Yasmin, and it's time for another story time. You all liked the last one I did, so I figured this one I would do about my Imvu life again. And before I begin, I also like to say that I will not use any real names. I'm not here to slander anyone or drag anyone's name in the mud. This is simply me telling my side of the story on events that have happened on the game. So now that we've gotten that out the way, let's begin. This story is about how I dated a guy, got married, and divorced all within a few days. And as most of my friends and family know, I don't really date on Imvu. So I have many reasons why I don't date on the game, but my biggest reason is that I have a boyfriend in real life, and I've been with him for 5 years. So when I do date on the game, I want to keep that relationship on the game, but it's been hard because most guys on Imvu, they want to make things real. But anyway, a few weeks ago, I was chilling with my YouTuber friend in her meet and greet room, and let's call her Destiny. And I met this guy, let's call him Justin, and he was bragging about how he was the best video editor in the room, and how he's going to come up and he's going to be bigger than All-Star and Bro from Trini. So my friend and I, we asked him to link his video, and he was like, okay. And it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. It was just your typical Imvu rap video. So I left with the impression that Justin was just full of himself, and I didn't like him that much, not at first. So fast forward a few days later, Justin, he had switched accounts with another famous YouTuber who I was friends with, and he claimed that he won that account in the bet. Whatever. I don't know if I believe that anymore, but anyways, so Justin, he went from looking like a noob with a guest account to this AP account, and that same day, he confessed to me that he had a crush on Destiny, and I told him that she was taken, and he was like, oh, for real? Well, that's cool, I'll just move on to you. And at first I thought it was a joke, but he was serious. And I don't know, like he was really goofy and immature, so it was hard to take anything that he said seriously. But from then on, he was in my room every day, and slowly, very slowly, I started to like him. And he said that he was my number one fan, and he said that I was the best female Imvu video editor, and he said that my voice was sexy. So anyways, within a few days we were together, and he just wanted so much. He was moving so fast, and I let him move fast because I guess deep down inside I've always wanted a video creator boyfriend. And he said that he loved me like right away, and of course I told him that I loved him back because I thought we were just role playing. But then he asked for my real life phone number, and he was like asking me if I had kick and saying he was going to come to Atlanta and we were going to be together in real life. Eventually I gave him my real phone number, and I confessed to him that I had a real life boyfriend. And at first he was disappointed, but then he was just like, well, how come you didn't tell me? And then he was like, I don't care, you're going to be with me. But even if I was single, it would never happen because I don't do online dating. I don't do long distance relationships. He was being delusional, and I stayed with him. I should have saw what was coming next, but I'll just show you honeybees the text. So as you guys can see, his maturity level was low. But wait, there's more. So as you all see, it became a joke for him to break up with me and then say he was just playing. I didn't think it was funny. I thought that he was just immature as fuck. I told him one day he's going to dump me and get his feelings hurt, and I'm not going to take him back. But we had good times together. I was in one of his videos, and he was in Dangerous Woman with me. He showered me with gifts. I never had to buy anything. But in hindsight, this was like the craziest Imvu relationship I've ever been in. And I don't think he liked my daughter either. he said that Imvu kids use you for your money, and they, no matter how much they love you, you know, they just use you. And then he confessed to me that a long time ago he hacked his friend. And I should have saw that as a red flag, but I reasoned with myself and I said that he probably changed to myself. We talked about getting married, but I wanted to wait a while. But the biggest mistake that I made was telling him that I had a marriage pass. I had gotten it for free a year ago and I was holding on to it. And after he heard that, he kept promising me that we were going to be together and pleading me to get married. And I caved in. And I regret that the most because what happened next was after a few days he divorced me. So he claimed that the original owner of the account did that, but at that point it was like I didn't want to hear anything he had to say. I was done. So I told him to lose my number. I switched my status to single. I unfriended him, and I had my settings so that if I unfriend somebody, it's the same as blocking them, because if you're not friends with me, you can't message me. And that was it. At least that's what I thought. But no, so this is what happened. He was still trying to invite me. I ignored all of his invites. He was still texting me. That same day that he said, fuck you, he sent me a friend request. And after weeks of trying to get through to me and me ignoring him, I guess he thought it was a good idea to message my bestie. And I'm going to let you guys read those messages because those are hilarious. All of that crying and begging he was doing, he thought he was going to move on to my ex-sister / best friend. What a joke. Something is wrong with him, seriously. So that's it, honeybees. I hope you all enjoyed my crazy Imvu dating experience. Do you guys have any crazy Imvu dating stories? Let me know in the comments below. And what do you guys think about having a real life boyfriend or girlfriend and dating someone on Imvu? Be honest with me because I really want to know. And that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And please, if you're new to my channel, like and subscribe. And I love you all. Bye.